Hello and welcome back to another video from the TheSavageTrout on YouTube, and it is episode 6 of my Grid Autosport career mode, and it is Malaysia event 4, 2 points in it between me and Nathan McCain. Amazing championship battle here. Grid Autosport is, well, I was a bit kind of, I didn't really know about the game after the first the first few championships. I mean, I was a bit on the fence. But this event in the Autosport Championship has really kind of swayed me towards liking this game, because the racing with the AI has just been so much better than F1. I've been playing this game a hell of a lot more than F1. Obviously, you'd probably say it's because this is more of a newer game, but I mean, I find it, well, it's just a lot more difficult to pass, obviously, as well, as we're going to qualify here. Quite a short track. It's obviously one of the shorter Malaysia tracks. Sophie Muller's on pole, interesting. Yeah, it's just online. It's quite fun as well. I mean, I uploaded a couple of those videos last week of me just racing online with a couple of people from AOR. I'll probably be uploading highlights of those league races as well, because they're only going to be about 15 or 20 minutes, so I'll probably actually upload them, and they probably should have some quite close racing in them, although, well, they might even be uploaded before this video, because I'm actually, well, the league race is on Monday night, and this video may be out after that, but we'll see, as it looks like a pretty decent lap here if I can nail the hairpin, which, well, it's not really a hairpin, but it is quite a tight corner. As we come around here, I'm expecting someone to knock Sophie Muller off pole soon, probably one of the Raven West cars. Hopefully we can maybe dethrone the Raven West cars and make our race a bit easier here, as we're coming across the line now to take pole position provisionally, I'm guessing. Very provisionally. I think we're going to have to go a lot quicker than that to beat the Raven West cars, and possibly even the Kicker cars as well. But we really do have to beat Nathan McCain in this first race, I think, or at least beat him in one of the events, because that's what we didn't do last time. And it really has put us on the back foot in the championship battle, as one of the Team Kicker cars goes second there. I think we're going a bit quicker on this lap, though, as still, there goes Aaron O'Sullivan, but still the Raven West cars haven't put a lap in yet. I'm still waiting for them to do that. And there we go. Actually, no, that's Evan Kennedy, one of the Team Kicker cars, coming in on pole position. But I think we're about to change that, possibly. We're only a tenth up, though, which is a bit disappointing. We're only 3 thousandths slower than Kennedy, as McCain only goes 4th and Wesley only goes 3rd. So maybe that's only the best they can do. As we're coming up to the line now, we're going to regain pole position for the time being. No, we aren't. Oh, we've gone. Oh man, it's got even closer between me and Kennedy, but we still haven't been able to dethrone him. Oh god, that's wide, and that might cost us. Unless we can absolutely nail the final part, well, the rest of the lap, not the final part, because that was the first corner. Although, somehow we gained 2 tenths, I'm not quite sure how that happened, but we have. If Evan Kennedy's on pole here, that could dramatically change the situation, especially with McCain down in 4th. I mean, Kennedy's about 24 points behind me, so he might want to spoil the party and help Team Kicker in the Constructors. And also the problem is with Constructors is my teammates have been doing so poorly. We're actually down to 5th in the Constructors Championship, and we need to finish 4th. So if I just don't get some of the achievements simply because my teammate, I'm going to be slightly annoyed. But we are 3 tenths up here, and pole position is looking like it could happen here. McCain goes even quicker. In fact, he's done almost an identical time to us, but I think we're about to blast the time out of the water here. Coming up to the line, we got it. Pole position, I think, unless someone comes in with a late lap or something. Yeah, we got it. Oh, Nathan McCain puts it second, so it was quite close in the end. But we're going to have to make sure we get a good start in the race, because kind of like the last race, actually, since it's a shorter track, there isn't as many overtaken opportunities, I would say. But turn 1 is quite wide around here, so I wouldn't be surprised if both of the Raven West cars have a look. As my teammate is down in last again, I'm just going to tell him to attack instantly. And speaking of attacking, McCain has already blasted us completely off the line. I don't know if it's just they always seem to get better starts than me. Maybe not Wesley, but McCain definitely seems to get better starts. We're trying to go back up the inside. There's a bit of contact actually, and we've got a bit shaky out of there, and that could be Wesley gone. Or sorry, McCain gone. I don't know why I keep getting these two confused every bloody episode, but I don't know. It just seems McCain seems to always get better starts than me. And actually, Wesley's having a look now as well. We've got to make sure we at least finish second if McCain finishes first, and try and get the fastest lap, because then it'll be level on points and we'll have the better grip position going into the next race. Obviously the main objective is to beat him here, but if we can get second in the fastest lap, that would be okay. As we come round there, we were quicker in qualifying, so I'm still pretty confident we can close up here. Still our teammates down in last, and Wesley doesn't seem to have the greatest amount of pace. We need to try and push here though. Nathan McCain just seems to be the master of controlling races. If he wins this race, it'll be the third time we'll finish second to him when he's finished first. Oh god, that's going to cost us big time. Again, it just seems like we seem to have a decent run to turn one, and then it all seems to go wrong. And well, that's over a second now. And look at this. Wesley's having a look up the inside, and this is getting into danger mode now. He's giving us a bit of a bump, and we're on the grass. And now, oh no! That's a disaster. Now we're down to 7th. And oh dear. Well, it was all going pretty smoothly in this championship, and then this happened. Last few episodes just seem to be having so much contact though for some reason. Especially with Wesley. I don't know what it is with me and him, but we're now down to 7th, and there's a pretty big gap to 6th here as well. As we clipped the curb there, that was actually weird. That was kind of shades of F1, flipping the curb and not having much control over the car there. Thought it might auto spin for a second, that would have been horrific. But, oh man, if we finish 7th here, it's not exactly ideal, because we'll only start 8th in the next race. It's not the greatest track to overtake, as I've said. So, really, we either need to gain positions here, or just give up the ghost. Oh my. Sophie Muller's 6th, we can definitely get her. She's not that quick. But McCain is running away with the victory here, so this is an absolute disaster really in the championship. And if we're going to have to be overtaking cars, it's not going to be easy to get the fastest lap either. Maybe we can get third here off the team kicker cars. They don't seem to be brilliantly quick now. Muller is definitely a person I can overtake, I think. Although it looks like Wesley's actually challenging McCain now for the lead. So that could actually be a saving grace for us, especially if they were to collide or something, since Wesley seems to be the king of colliding at the moment. We're getting a good run on Muller, I think, down here. We might be able to challenge. Hopefully there's some kind of contact between McCain and Wesley. Our teammate is still down in last. I'm just giving up hope with him, really. McCain still has a pretty healthy gap, though. We're having a look around the outside of Muller, which hasn't really worked. We're going to have to make something work soon, though. Still looks pretty close up ahead, though, for the lead. I reckon he could go for a lunge at the hairpin, potentially. We're going to have a look around here, surely. There's just no way through around here, which is why I'm slightly worried about starting down the field in the next race, even if it will be ahead of my championship rivals. Having a look at Sophie Muller, but there's no place to overtake there, really. It's looking like it's going to be 6th at best here. We're going to have to hope and pray that maybe McCain doesn't finish first, but it looks like he is. And we're going to have to try and go up the inside of Muller here, who's gone very defensive. We're getting into the side of it. We're having a real argy-bargy here. It's going to be straight line speed, and I don't think we're going to get it here. We're not going to get it, just pulling away down the straight. And that's disappointing. I can only really blame myself there, really. I just made a big mistake. Although my teammate gets the fastest lap and still finishes last. How does that work out? But we've lost, oh dear, we've gone 8 points behind, and that might put Wesley back into the hunt potentially as well. Oakley even further down the order now. in the constructors, so we're really going to have to, well, I'm going to have to hope my teammate helps me out a bunch in this race. I need him to have a good start and retain the positions, as we're actually down in 10th here, so this really isn't the ideal place to be starting, but we're going to have to absolutely push like hell here and try and regain the championship lead, try and win this race whilst McCain hopefully gets slightly screwed over as we're up the inside of a couple. There's a bit of contact in there, but we've had a good start for once. We're up to 7th already. McCain's still down in last, and it's Hannah Wolf who's in the lead, which is probably even better than Maru, to be honest, because Hannah Wolf is not the quickest driver on this game at all. I remember the mini race in the Eindbach. Oh god, we run wide there. I don't know what that was all about, and Sophie Miller goes straight into the back of us, although I can't really blame her or blame the AI. Trying to go up the inside there, and that was actually quite nice there. We're up to 6, and Varga side by side with this other guy here. We're going to have to find some kind of way to actually not hit into the back somewhere around here. We're going to try and go all the way around the outside. We've gone around the outside of Varga. I think actually it's going to be side by side for 5th place. We're on the grass, but I think we're going to make the move here. It is side by side down the straight. Kennedy is now down to last place, so I'm guessing he's going to a couple of positions, and look at that. We've been absolutely put on the grass by Varga. Dirty driving there, but that's touring cars, I guess. But cheers, Grid Autosport AI. Hannah Wolf still leads. She didn't actually seem to be holding them up as much as I would have expected. My teammate is still in 3rd. Sousa's now down to last. I think McCain's quite far down still. So, well, at least we're still ahead of him, so we're guaranteed to gain points on him. But I would like to be ahead of him with 2 events to go, really. Got the run on Varga there, and I think that's going to be a simple pass for once. You don't get many of them, as Maru's been passed. I think we're just going to tell him to get out of the way. There we go. So we just basically made him let us through. Bit of contact up ahead between Sullivan and whoever's in 2nd, which could help us pounce. Hannah Wolf actually looks pretty good for the win here, which I think would be the first female winner of the season in this Grid Autosport career mode, so one for the women, I guess. Pretty close for 2nd at the moment, which is probably why Hannah Wolf is actually getting so far ahead. We're trying to have a look around the outside of Aaron Wesley here. If we can make a move on these 2, we could have a chance of the win potentially. Maru is holding his own in 5th, which is exactly what we need him to do. Looks like McCain might be down in about 8. Oh god, we're up the inside of O'Sullivan. That was a bit of a dirty move. Oh god, our teammate's not had a good run there. And one of the Raven West cars is up quite a few positions, so we need to hope that's flipping Wesley and not goddamn McCain, as we're having a look around the outside here of Diego Gomez. Can we go fully around the outside? There's a bit of contact. Oh, we had to kind of pull out of it, but we still might get it done. We have done. But Hannah Wolf looks very far ahead. Moretti's up to 4th. Great drive by him. Can we get the win, or are we going to have to settle for 2nd once again? We need to try and get the win here, and maybe even fastest lap as well. Wolf breaks very early into that corner, which is going to give us a good chance now. Aaron Wesley's up to 4th, but at least it's not McCain, who looks like he's down in about 6th or 7th, around that area. So if we could win here, we might actually be able to regain our championship lead, which could be quite crucial in the end. An extra 3 or 4 points could be crucial. So I've got to try and make a move here on Hannah Wolf, and it's just not looking quick. And in fact, we're having a look. Oh, there's a bit of contact, but we're through. And we're going to take the victory, and that is quite a nice victory, to be honest. Wesley's now up to 3rd, so he's had a great race as well. Oh god, is that McCain? I'm not sure where McCain is, but if he's still quite far down the field, if he's not in the top 4, then we're going to potentially regain the championship lead as well. Hopefully we get fastest lap here, but we're coming up to the line. I think this is going to be our 2nd win of this event, or of this championship, our 3rd win overall. But it's a big victory after such a disappointing last race, to be honest. But we needed that win, really, as I've said. We haven't won in a while, so And, oh, McCain down in 10th, so we are going to retake the championship lead. And we got fastest lap as well. Maru holds off McCain, so we've now got a 7-point lead back. So, despite having a horrific first race, we've actually pretty much reduced, well, the gap is more than what it was going into this race, so it's all smiles. Aaron Wesley is probably the biggest gainer there, to be honest, in this event, but we've only got 2 left. Oakley Motorsport, thank God, is back up to 4th place, so that should help quite nicely. But we do have 2 more events to go, and I think the next one could be quite crucial. If we have a healthy gap going into the last race, then I think we should just be able to carry it out. But it is around the Red Bull Ring, which is a bit dodgy for me, to be honest. A bit hit and miss, to be honest. And it really does look like it's between the Raven West cars and me. Still can't quite believe that Maru's that far down the order, though. I still think I could maybe carry them up to 2nd if we get a few good results here, but that's a big if. But anyway, that has been this video. I'll be doing the Red Bull Ring next time out. So thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.